Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well... Arnautovic! Oh, brilliant from Arnautovic!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well,
can he finish? And that's been intercepted.
that was well played.
And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now the breakaway. And it's Sousa. Nice bit of trickery. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sousa. Bernardo Silva. Clea.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tony powering forward here. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Tries to pass it through. He's beat. Shot a goal! They've done it! And the comeback is complete. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
And the shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bourget.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's picked his way through. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lopez. 30 minutes gone. Now this could be a chance. Now, can they get him away? And Arnautovic! They've scored! Back to within one! Interesting! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That looks a cracking ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's really well cleared. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic! It's bounced back off the post. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Played into space, and he's intervened well there. Pogba. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Arnautovic. And the counter is on. And he's worked it through. And this is Bernardo Silva. There's no flag. He's found a way through. He's in a great position here. A lot of... Takes a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, super ball! And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Shot, surely! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Pogba. Lopez. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Shoots! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game.
Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Pogba. Arnautovic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. Pogba is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, this looks sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bernardo Silva calmly anticipates. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Arnautovic. Arnautovic puts his foot on the gas. Looking for a... He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sporting Braga grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. An instinctive delivery. He's there and gets it away. Oh, they could break here. Showing great feet there. Nice control. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's a corner.
Substituição para o Braga.
Sporting Braga have their second corner now.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 4, número 19. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Mbemba gets good distance on it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Depay. Oh, look at the space here. Very nicely done. Lopez, searching pass he's played there. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? And this is Depay. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aims beyond. He's having a shot! Threads one in, and he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Knocks it into space.
That's going in strongly.
Romagnoli is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Off the post! Lacking in accuracy. Bartra. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foram indicados
Lopez.
4 minutos de compensação.
Bernardo Silva. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, taken with style. It's become a case of men against boys. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Big chance! That's another chance! And that may well be that. That is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.